Dude.
Dude,
I don't think that's the right car. Wait, are we running early Gen 6? What the hell?
We're in
2019.
Ginty, you're in the wrong car.
Junior let me run it last week.
What? This is the wrong car.
Wait, what? That's the wrong.
Let me run it last
That's
week.
not.
Look at
That's
the
not
fucking
2019.
movie.
That's 2013.
That's a 2019. Yeah, you gotta run 2019.
You let me run this.
Wait, am I not
Even-
doing that?
No. Here.
Yo, how long is calling it?
Wait, can we go into frac?
No.
Yeah, for a minute and 30 seconds.
No, cause we can't trust you, bro. You're gonna pick a damn, click on the damn link, bro.
Pick on the thing.
What? I ain't even swear.
Why has this game got stupid blurry effects on it?
I don't know.
I hate
You laugh
Alpha.
at me? You laugh at me, huh? Huh? You die.
Alpha's not gonna make it in life. I'm saying it
I
now.
love how only me and Nag know that too.
I'm saying it now. He's
You
not
laugh
gonna
at
make
me,
it.
huh? You laugh at me? You die.
Die.
Who's not gonna make it?
Welcome everybody to Phoenix as we get ready for race number, I believe 4 of RACC Season 9. Welcome everybody once again. The broadcast booth team man here. Going to be bringing you race number 4 as qualifying just finishes up. Krieger getting 4th. Only 6 drivers showing up today, unfortunately. Kind of was hoping for a larger turnout at Phoenix as Savento is experimenting with some schemes, as we can see. I do apologize that the same issue we had at, I believe, Daytona is going to be popping its head again with the blurriness. I just still don't understand why you'd want that in a game, but you know, I'm not alpha, and I'm not the one who wants to drop a whole community just because I said so. But that's beside the point. We just wait for, I guess, maybe if another person decides to join. Actually, Nag, I believe, still has to go. So we'll have to wait for him. Otherwise, currently as it stands, it's TCT on the pole provisionally. Oh, Pink is here. We'll have to let Pink go. A new scheme for him. Otherwise, Genty, provisional 2nd place, just 500s back. And then Avento, Krieger, Dark, and Mason. Ooh. So we did swap games technically, so we should probably go to qualifying here. There we go. So we did swap games. We're back to Stock Car Thunder, which is what AIRL used in its most recent season that wasn't a season. As the other games, I believe the 2020 whatever games, again, Alpha has just dropped support for it, I guess. So 1 lap, that's all you get for qualifying here in RACC, and Pink will go up to 3rd place, a 26.804. As Coma is here as well. It's Coma and Krieger right now battling in the championship. Krieger with 57 points, Coma with 52. Someone tell Coma that he can in fact go on the racetrack. There you go. Krieger already a win on this season. 2 podiums, 2 top 5s, and a stage win on top of a pole. Although this pole looks like it'll be going to TCT. But Coma right behind the points. 3 podiums, 3 top 5s, but that's it for in terms of any stats on here. No wins, no stage wins, no poles. Again, it's a 57 to 52 difference. TCT sitting in 3rd right now, sitting provisionally on pole. He already has 1 pole and a stage win this season, sitting at 38 points. Blaze sitting in 4th place with 1 win. I believe, can't remember where that was. I remember it was on his first start back in RACC. He got that win. And that's, I believe, his only start so far. Yeah, I'm looking at the average finish of 1. Pink sitting in 5th. Again, only has made 1 start and won that race. As Coma will steal 3rd place away from Pink with a 26.683. Good lap from Coma. Put himself into 3rd. Now we'll go and see if anyone else wants to qualify. Again, haven't seen Nag put in a lap. Currently sitting just outside of the spawn area. Oh. Krieger is in a car. Still waiting on Nag. But I guess we'll watch as, oh, I guess we will not be waiting on Nag as we will be lining everybody up. So we'll line up single file. TCT will be on the pole once again. A little bit of controversy from last race at Auto Club with TCT's pole. With the way that stock car racing works, you get multiple different cars. There's multiple generations of car. There's multiple configurations of car. As the lights go out, it will be a night race. And the controversy was that TCT had a higher horsepower. Oh, there's the lights. But TCT had a higher horsepower car than everybody else and got reminded after qualifying. That was the controversy. No official evidence of that, but that is the controversy. So currently waiting on Pink and Coma to get lined up. You can see Avento back here, then Krieger, Dark, and Mason at the rear of the field. So if you watch the Daytona 500, a big part of that was how fast these cars got from a dead stop on the restarts. I don't think we'll see that issue tonight, as this is a whole nother game. These are not the same cars as what we ran. But we'll have to see. Oh, there's the light's a little bit better now. So again, still waiting on Pink and Coma. So, oh, there's Pink walking his way over here. Pink will get in line. Just waiting on a Coma. Oh, looks like Nag is back and will actually be spawning in a car and be joining us again. Just still waiting on Coma, probably getting his stream up and ready. So race number 4, 95 laps, as we again wait for everyone to get ready. Stages split is 30, 30, and 35. We'll have to see how fuel plays into that. Again, your current running order is TCT, Ginty, Coma, Pink. Then Avento and Krieger, Dark, Mason, and then I guess Coma's not going to be racing. Okay, so I know why it's taking so long for Coma to get in here. He's ordering food. according to Pink. He is ordering food. And they call me fat. This guy's trying to order food in the middle of a race. Or right before it starts. What? So we'll be getting Pink and Coma's point of views for tonight's stream as soon as they kind of hurry up here. But as we have been, how long have we been sitting here for? Here for about, I don't know, 5 minutes now, waiting on Coma. As Vento is gonna fill in the space. Mason looks like he'll respawn his car. Rejoin the game. Let's see, what else is there to say right now? Altcast is... Oh my goodness. Stingy finally gets into the correct car here. DCT will respawn, so he has max tire and fuel. These cars do have tire wear and fuel consumption. It is just one bar. It's not individual tires as we've seen in the past. But it's cool to see they have it in general. So again, still waiting on Coma. There he goes. There's the stream. Goodness gracious. Seems like we've been sitting here forever. Now, no, Coma's just gonna go to the back. Yeah. Not too surprised by this decision to go to the back of the pack, but I mean, he kind of deserves it, making us wait. How could he? All right. So now that everyone is here, we'll do our junior will do his last checks through the field to make sure everyone is ready. Turning out to be a pretty good field here. 9 cars. There's your stages, if you forgot. 30, 30, 35. DCT on the pole, Ginty right behind, then Pink, Avento, Krieger, Dark, Nag, Mason, and Coma. Second pole of the season for TCT. As here is your countdown. And we are green here for race number 4. And it's already Pink and Avento taking advantage of the dog leg. It's a good start by TCT as well. As Mason trying to use that inside line through the big oval corner in 1 and 2. But TCT will pull away on that first lap. Avento will try to take second place. Krieger finding himself in third, but Pink's going to do the switchback, find the inside. Nearly takes the spot away from Avento now as he gets the inside, gets to the quarter panel, and he will try to take it away. Krieger still on that bumper. Nag up to 5th place as Mason's making a huge cut in the inside. Didn't quite work out, I don't think, the way he wanted it to. We'll have to keep an eye on that 21 cars. That is a big cut. DCT. Oh my goodness! Krieger having a bad bounce off the wall. As now Nag is going to go and cut down here as well as Mason. I mean, why even try to make the corner when you could do that? I don't think they gained anything from it. As we still continue to watch the battle for second place, they're 3 wide behind with the Vento on the outside. Jake holds off Krieger and will continue to hold second place. Mason again trying to just cut the racetrack. Now Vento's here, and this time Mason's gonna find a lot of positions there. I think we're gonna start seeing these guys just all run down there if Junior doesn't do anything about it. Krieger gets punted out to the outside. He'll drop back. Well, a lot of positions there as Coma and Vento get past him. TCT still without much care in the front, although gonna have to now worry about these guys running all the way down low in the apron in 1 and 2. Vento didn't get a good run off that time. Mason going wide as we finish out lap number 5. I'm feeling a Vento and Mason, yeah, there they go down here. Vento actually into the wall. He's so low, he got into the inside wall. That is something. Pink looking low. Can't quite get the nose in. Vento getting moved out of the way by Coma. He's going to be on the inside. He loses a ton of time. And now Mason is going to be stuck here on the outside. Whoa, Vento hits the pit wall. As Mason goes up behind, cannot get all the way down there. Now Dark actually in a little bit of a move down here. This rear pack currently being led by Krieger in an Vento. A lot of contact between the 4 and 11. And there goes Mason back down all the way. You can see Nag as well, also trying the strategy, and this time it's going to work out really well for Mason. I cannot believe that Junior's not doing anything about running down there, but I guess it's part of the racetrack. Mason into the wall out of turn number 4. Or I don't know what the turns are. I should probably look that up. But TCT still holding out that lead. Now it's Nag getting into the mix with Coma back here. Oh, okay. So I was kind of correct. This is 1 and 2. Mason's all the way down here. He's trying to get the TCT. A little bit of wall there on the exit. As Nag on the back bumper of the 20. Couldn't move Pink out of the way there. Battle in the rear still continuing with Dark, Ginty, Avento, and Krieger. Krieger not having the race he needs right now. Still holding on to 6th place, but we'll see for how long. Here comes Mason. He's getting closer and closer every time. It is faster down there. And so, I mean, I just can't believe that it's allowed, but we'll see what TCT does here to defend from someone who's gotten the whole entire corner. Yeah, here goes TCT. He's going to go down there. Can he get the switchback? I don't think so. Mason will now take the lead. So a huge turn of events as that huge corner cut in 1 and 2, which is seeming to be legal. I mean, we've gone 13 laps, and they've done it every lap so far. I mean, they usually cut the dog leg, but we'll see. Mason this time doesn't cut, but it's TCT who does. And TCT will be side by side out of turn 2. This is an insane race so far. Pink now Going to be challenging for the lead. He's got the inside. He's going to prevent, well, I thought he was going to prevent Mason from going low, but Mason will cut the corner. So will Nag. Nag will, get into Coma. And Coma will give a little bit of feedback. Pink slow on the inside. Got a little bit of apron now. Gets onto the quarter panel of Mason. Takes the lead, leads the lap. But for how long? We know Mason's going to be cutting it down there. I don't think Pink will, no. Pink will give up the lead to Mason, who cuts the whole corner. Nag's still trying to do something back there. Ain't going to quite work out. Pink dodging Mason, finds the inside. We'll take the lead right back. TCT now on the back bumper, the 21, at least through 3. Big cut through the dog leg. Mason will go down. Coma gets by the 42. Mason will take the lead. Pink not able to get as strong as a run out of turn 2 as he was last lap. Will now kind of stick behind, look for the inside opportunity here through 4. Doesn't quite lead the lap. Will get the lead here in 1 and 2. Does he keep Mason to the outside? He will, as TCT takes advantage and will cut the corner. So this time, doesn't work as well. Still staying side by side. See now Mason a full car length behind. Well, I say full car length, still on the bumper. Finds the inside through the dog leg. Will Mason cut? There he goes. And Pink with a strong run out of the corner. It's just not enough to catch him there. And now Mason pulling a little bit of a gap, goes a little bit wide through the dog leg. So we'll see, does Pink try to cut here? No. Mason stays on the racing surface. TCT is going to try cutting again. It's just not as aggressive as a cut that you need to make it work, I don't think, because Coma's going to get the run on the outside and then at least stay side by side with him. I think if you're going to cut, you need to cut all the way down low. It's Pink and Mason nearly side by side. Pink right on the back bumper of the 21 as they go into turn 1. TCT will stay on the racetrack this time around. Give Coma a chance to catch up to these front 2. Krieger is, I'm watching Krieger on the altcast here. He's getting real close to hitting the pit wall when he cuts the corner. That's how low they're running it. They're running it so low, he's going to hit the pit wall. Mason looking for a switchback here in 1 and 2. Looks to the outside, doesn't scrape the wall, gets a little bit of a run. Side by side, down the back straightaway into turn 3. Pink will have the advantage and take the lead right back, but Mason looking down to the inside again. And Pink won't go down there, the block. So it'll be a drag race as they go into 1. Mason a little bit on the apron there. Some contact going out of 2. Neck and neck as they go down the back straightaway. Coma starting to catch here. As we get to the end of stage 1 here, again, stage 1 final lap is on lap 30. And stage points have been so far monumental in terms of points. Krieger currently leading just from getting stage points. Oh, Avento in the rear of the pack got caught up with Nag. Not sure what happened with those two. They'll get back going. We continue to watch this battle for the lead. Almost starting to catch up. Take a quick look at that one side by side. Watch on the right side as they come in. I just said my mouse, yeah, right there in the back. They just, Vento gets caught up on them. Now it's Jinty and Nag that get caught up together on the back straightaway. They will get the chance to merge. Not entirely sure. I just saw tire marks, and oh, there goes Mason back down low. He's gonna start cutting the corner as soon as competition shows up. Oh, and he's kind of wide on the exit. Ginty, I mean, there's no great place to merge here other than, you know, that straightaway. But with how they've been running these 1 and 2, it's kind of a dangerous place. Nag will merge on right before turn 1 in this little straightaway here. Mason on the inside, Pink on the outside. Coma watching from behind. As Nag and Ginty will get their lap back. Although if someone does pit, they have to go with them. So if one person wants to take it for the team, pit early, that will force Nag and Ginty to go in as well. So Pink is now past Mason. It's now going to be Coma who has to deal with him. Mason trying to cut here in the second part of the corner. Oh, this is actually going to be him going down pit road, which will in turn eventually force Nag and Ginty to come in. That is per the rules. So they will have to come in the next couple of laps. We'll see if Junior holds up this rule. And we'll continue to watch the battle for the lead. I don't think Ginty's coming in this time. We'll see. Nag didn't go in. And Ginty stayed out, so they have to go in. And I presume before the stage. I mean, this has been a rule for a long time in RACC. So Ginty stayed out again. Nag stayed out. I mean, unless this is Mason just parking it. I think it might have been him parking it. But it's the final lap of the stage. Pink and Coma up front. Coma really does need those stage points to try to catch up to Krieger. I mean, they are close in points, but every point helps. One more corner to go for Pink. And it will be an easy win for Pink. Pink will win stage 1. Then Coma, TCT, who will get 4th and 5th. It'll be Nag and Avento for 4th and 5th. Krieger misses out on stage 1 points. So it looks like it was Mason pitting. So Ginty and Nag won't have to pit now. But they will have to pit as soon as someone does come in. Oh, no, it's Mason, though. He's back on the racetrack. But it seems like he had to go AFK instead of a pit stop. So it will not be Ginty or Nag going in. Mason will be, appears a lap or 2 down as he did go AFK. Again, this is the battle back here for 6th place. Dark, Ginty, and Krieger. So I think I just saw a car go in the pit lane there. Not sure who that was. It was Avento, so now Ginty and Nag will have to come in pit road. As if this is an actual pit stop from Avento, we'll have to keep our eye on it. As Mason will now go 3 laps down, come in pit road. As he did, I mean, technically merge. Nag stayed out this time by. I mean, they have to come in. It's part of the rules. So Mason comes down pit road, and yeah, these two stay out once again. Front runner starting to get pretty low on gas here. Just looking at the tanks of from Coma and Pink here, definitely getting low on fuel. Nag is down pit road. Ginty has to go next, and it's just, I mean, astonishing to me that hasn't been forced to go down pit road. Usually it's a pretty, I don't know, enforced rule. It's, but I guess, I mean, I guess to be fair to Junior, They were running pretty low in turns 1 and 2, so maybe the rules are just kind of put to the side. Dark, you can see down pit road. TCT went down pit road. These are really the last couple cars that have not gone down pit road is your leaders, Pink and Coleman, then Ginty and Krieger. They have all stayed out so far. Everyone else has come down pit road. I'm guessing that they're going to try the overcut. And I do correct myself in terms of tire wear. Oh, there goes Coma down pit road. There is no tire wear. I do want to correct myself. The tire wear's turned off for these cars. It's one of the things that Alpha put in for private servers is you turn off tire wear, fuel, and all that stuff. Pink will come down pit road this time. That'll leave Ginty and Krieger. Again, Ginty merged. So, he really shouldn't be the leader at all. Should have been forced to come down pit road earlier. And he stays out once again. He'll take the lead here. Krieger, looks like Krieger also came in this time by. Will Ginty come in this time? Stays out once again. We'll have to see where Pink comes out at in terms of where we'll come out with Coma. There's Coma entering turn 3 right now. Pink will leave pit road. Ginty again will take the lead. Oh, someone had the light on their car. Not sure who that was. Oh, it's Krieger who sped in pit lane. I don't think that's going to have any terms of penalty, but had that red light on his car. And Pink is in front of Coma. Ginty still yet to pit. Oh, somehow Mason's actually way out in front, actually. Wow. So it'll be Mason, then Pink. How did Mason go from 3 laps down to the lead? That doesn't make any sense. Ginty finally comes down pit lane now on lap 40. I'm not sure how Mason got to the lead from being 3 laps down. Usually, if a driver goes AFK, they don't get their laps back. I'll have to just look at that. But as it stands right now, I mean, Mason's going to be your leader by 4 seconds. Then you have Pink and Coma, Vento not too far out there in 4th place, and then TCT currently sitting in 5th. See Vento still trying to get as much of the racetrack as he can. You can see him here cutting through 1 and 2. Not a bad part of the racetrack. It's just not that much faster unless you take it a certain way. But race starting to calm down. We will, I guess, take a moment of silence on lap 44 for Avento. He recently got his Discord account hacked after trying to get something for free. Trying to get wallpaper engine for free. So we'll take a moment of silence here on lap 44, as that is Avento's number. Gone but not forgotten. Oh, as he's into the wall on that lap. The end of lap 44. Oh, Vento. Someone else got into the wall there outside of turn number 4. Vento really trying to gain some ground here. It is working. I'll give him that. Vento must have found the correct line as he's been gaining on Coma and Pink. Oh, actually, they're side by side here for 2nd place. Still holds the inside. Coma on the outside as Vento goes in. Will take the even more inside line through 3 and 4. Oh, he gets in the pink. Oh my goodness. Vento slams into pink outside of turn 2, and he'll take second place. Man, I mean, oh, pink just doesn't take the inside on the dogleg. It's a little bit of a run, but Vento will just take the inside route through 1 and 2. Gets into the wall, loses a ton of momentum. Pink is going to be there. Try to battle for this. But, I mean, that's if Pink actually goes down low in the dogleg or not, which I don't think he will. Yeah, no. Pink just not taking advantage of what we're looking at as we got a car upside down. Krieger upside down here in turn 1, and we have a caution. Nag also there as well. And so that will re-rack the field. And that will actually change a lot in terms of where everyone stands. Mason will get the race back. He was right there. We'll have to take a look at what happened to Krieger. Oh, not everyone was done racing back. So let's take a look back at what happened here with Krieger. And Krieger in the 4. Oh, that's the wrong. Oh, he got turned by Jinty. Oh. Oh, the immersion's gone. I've ruined it. I don't know. I've been pressing weird buttons on my keyboard all day. Let's see if we can get a better look at that one this time round. Here we go. So again, Jinty is going to dive down low here into turn 3. Oh, he just turned him. He just full on took him out. I'm going to oh, wow, and he got into the fence. Wow, huge wreck. So I'm going to guess that's going to be a warning for Jinty, as this is a blatant he just took him out, man. I'm almost impressed how much that worked out. Well, Krieger's down pit road. I believe everyone will go and get some fresh fuel in their car. So order will stay as it was before. Mason still somehow with that lead. I still not sure how he got that lead back after going AFK. Whoa, coma. Whoa. I guess it's one way to mark that you're going AFK is to spin out like that. Well, while we have the downtime, let's listen in to the 18 and everyone else that's in that voice chat as they got rid of this yellow.
Would have waited, they would have taken the same amount of time, guaranteed. It's just the fact that I ordered early. They're like, you know what? Let's actually get his food to
It's
him.
gonna happen, bro.
Let's actually do our jobs correctly.
Yeah, right. Caution.
This guy gangbang.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I'm gonna be AFK. I'm gonna grab my food.
I could use this.
I just got gangbang. I just got gangbang into a
My
was
wrist.
a victim.
Go get your food.
I was a victim.
Yeah.
I got, bro. These Jinty's sent
All right, so that's why Koma's AFK. He's gonna go get his food. The big boy's got to eat and all. So we'll be AFK for probably another 5 minutes. He goes and gets that. But as Krieger said, he was involved in that wreck, and it was a pretty big wreck, pretty intentional. As even Junior, I believe, had a clip here. I think he was watching them. Yeah, Junior was watching that as well, and it was I mean, he got KO'd. That was a huge wreck by Jinty. It was, I can't lie, that was impressive wreck there. By GT. Again, while we are just having some more downtime here, we'll look at it once more. Again, Ginty in the 27, Krieger in the 4. He just dives down low and just takes him out. Into the fence and everything. You don't see wrecks like that at Phoenix very often. One more look at it, just in full speed. This looks like in real time. Oh, I don't know, almost looks better at full speed than it does. Not sure how this happened, but Avento will take second place. Oh, no, I remember how that happened. Never mind. Yeah, he got the, racetrack. So, again, still AFK, waiting for Coma to get his food. After a massive wreck between Ginty and Krieger. Here on lap 48. Stage ending at lap 60. So, a lot of points still up for grabs here. Stage 1 going to Pink, and then Coma, TCT, Nag, and Avento. So good stage points for Pink. As while we still sit here, we'll go and take a look at what the standings as Chrome freezes. Here we go. Krieger still leading the points at 57 points. This is going into this race, so not accounting the points added on from tonight's race. Second place in points, Coma with 52, so he's not too far back. At least stage 1 gave him some points. We'll see how he catches up at the end of this one. But 52 points, then TCT sitting in third. TCT, strong start to this race. We'll see how he does on this restart. But had a really good start to the race. We'll see how, we'll see how it continues. Fourth place, Blaze, not able to show up tonight, unfortunately. Fifth place is Pink with that stage win. With how he's been doing just throughout so far, I think Pink's going to be rising up in the points. He's speak over my words. Sixth place, Ginty, then Nick, Dark, Nag, Mason, Jay, Bede, me, Yummy, Mullen, and CH-Fan. CH-Fan with 1 point. So, I mean, going into this season, Coma's back. We're expecting a fight between, Coma and Yummy, but it's gonna be more of a fight between Coma and Krieger, and Pink once he gets back up there in terms of points, as we finally get ready to go back racing here. But yeah, if I have as many points as Yummy has, the season's kind of not gonna go so well. I don't even think Yummy's home from work yet. That's where we're at. Thursday night racing is going to continue here in 3 seconds as we go back green. Oh, the front did not go. Mason's not going. And that's going to go right back to a caution as we were not ready. TCT will get back in line. We were not ready to go. I mean, it looked like it was more than just one car that didn't go. Here's the replay. Oh, no, we're going back. And we are back underway here at Phoenix. I was going to take a look at the replay on that because it looked like Mason actually was going in reverse on the restart. But We're back going green, and it's going to be Avento who cuts all the way down low to try to take the lead. Here comes Krieger as well as Mason and Pink battle. Avento will take the lead. It's now Krieger and Coma side by side as we go down the back straightaway. Mason looking in on the inside through turns 3 and 4. Krieger all the way on the apron. He's going to go way up to the wall. And Avento will get the race back to the line and continue to hold on to that lead. But here comes Mason. He's going to look low. Lower than Avento will go. TCT trying to join him as well. TCT will take 3rd place. Mason just barely finding a spot. Ginty will be merging back in. That's going to be important if we see pit stops again. TCT trying on the apron, can't make it work. It's now again between the 21 and the 11. As they go through turn 4. Mason, ooh, track bump outside the dog leg. Now it's this time Avento who has some more inside lane, but Mason's all over the back bumper, moving him out of the way. Not quite going to work out. Avento will still hold on to the lead. And it looks like it's going to calm down a little bit. Although Mason's going to dive it down in turn 3. Whoa, my goodness, an aggressive move. Though Avento's going to be cutting the dog leg a little bit more than Mason will. I don't even think Avento got on the part of this. I don't even think he touched the straightaway that time. Mason diving down even more than before. Gonna block the run from Avento. He's gonna go to the outside. Still side by side as we go into turn 3. Here comes TCT to fill in the gap. Avento couldn't get down in time, but he's gonna bring TCT with him. Oh, Mason's gonna cut in front. And now Mason saved it. He saved that. I don't know how he saved that. TCT wanted to go down with, but Pink was there. And now it's Avento and Mason again. They're going to go up to the wall. Fighting like it's the last lap. Mason cutting back down low. Avento up high to get the better arc into the corner. And now Avento will start to pull away. It's not over for Mason, though, as he's still got TCT right behind. He's showing it. He's not too scared to cut the corner. Here comes Krieger. He's cutting it. Oh, he got into the wall. He got into the wall. Krieger's gonna get into the wall. Oh, so close. Mason actually is one that got into the wall. My goodness. 3 wide behind the leaders. Avento continues to pull away, but it's back here. We're gonna see probably the biggest fight. This time Krieger actually stays up on the racetrack dark, and Ginty will try to cut though. Junior legal. he's gonna let people run down there, but so the main pack is starting to single file out. Ginty and Avento and Mason are still running pretty good by taking the, I guess, optimal line through 1 and 2. Continue to watch the main battle for the pack back here. Oh, Coma got sent by Krieger. Oh my goodness. Put him up near the wall. Avento still 1/10 of a gap over Mason. I think he's just got this line down a little bit better. Well, Mason got a good run there out of turn 2. Now is on the back bumper. Gives him a little tap here in 3. Might have the inside of. No, Avento's gonna block it. Ginty is in pit row. Oh, did he merge? Did he pit or did he merge? I mean, he was in pit lane. Oh, he pit. So he'll be a lap down. Yeah, he went and full on went into the pit box and stopped. I mean, here's your evidence if you needed it. Down pit lane even gets into the box here, and you don't fully need the stop for that, but Here's the battle for stage number 2. It's Avento and Mason. A little bit of controversy here with Jinty trying to play the rules. Mason sends Avento way up and into the wall. Will it count? Mason gets the lead. I don't know if Junior's going to let that one slide, though. Pink, then Coma, then TCT behind. Wow, what a send. There we go, back to green. So we'll see how Junior does that. Avento will be the winner of the stage. Just got word from Junior, and apparently Junior's not going to count the pit stop. So yeah, Junior will not count Jinty a lap down because even though he got into the box, he gained from it. I mean, oh my goodness, there's a big wreck on the back straightaway. TCT. Take a look back at what happened there, but I mean, again, that should have been it. He got into a box. Jinty's saying he needed to fix his speed, but he got into a box. So that should be a lap down, but not in the eyes of Junior. Continuing to watch the battle for the lead up here. This is between Mason and Avento. Avento will still get counted as the stage winner. As that wreck with TCT is actually going to be mostly Coma. Let's ride along and listen along with Coma.
It's
really awful. It was like,
Oh, I was gonna fucking murder him.
I'm just gonna hold the gas. If I wall him, I wall him. I walled him.
You want to make up yourself. Oh, Lord.
Okay, wait, so where did I at least get second?
Ready for a
yeah, you're second.
2.5 hour wait.
No merge, no merge. Bullshit.
Mason not happy about the result there for getting second place in the stage, but that was a send and a half. No brakes were applied in turn 3, but I understand trying to get something out of that. Avento will get the lead back as he's been able to run that inside line on 1 and 2 a little bit better than Mason. It's just that Mason's going to be running a little bit. He's in draft and uses that bumper a little bit better than Avento does. Although this time Mason's going to have a better turn in. Avento trying to close the door, nearly wrecks himself. Keeps himself in the lead though. And holds back Mason another lap. Mason with the advantage kind of keeps Avento wide in 1 and 2. Wide is a relative term here. But again, no more stages for the rest of the race. Looks like it'll be a Mason Avento runaway unless we see another caution here. Trying to work that inside, gets a little bit more there out of 2. Mason a little bit better of a turn 3. Now, this is another area where Avento has been better, is at the dog leg. He's been able to cut a little bit more than I've seen anyone else try to do. So Avento trying to use as much of the racetrack as he can. You can see a little bit more on the inside here. Mason's going to go wide, gets into the wall, loses time, and now we have a side-by-side battle for the lead again. Vento keeping Mason to the outside. A little bit of contact going into the dog leg. Vento will try to keep Mason at bay. Switch back. Not gonna work out for Vento. Mason will take the lead right back. That's a great turn for Mason. Wow, look at the lead he got from that. So Vento will have to regain all that ground. Mason gonna try to pull away. See what Vento can do here. Vento way lower on the racetrack. Trying to get a better run out of the corner. Gained a little bit there. They both kind of go wide here in 3 and 4. Vento all the way down. Not quite going to work out. Battle for 5th place between TCT and Krieger going on. Ginty sitting in 4th. It's right now been a pretty good battle between these two. The 42 and the 4. Whoa, my goodness. Krieger a little bit heavy on the brakes there. TCT not quite expecting it. Como is going to try to catch up to these two as well. All these guys staying above the apron in 1 and 2, unlike our leaders have been. So they've been racing a little bit cleaner. Here comes TCT on the inside. Is going to block the apron from Krieger. Krieger trying to get a switch back here. Looks to the inside. Not quite going to work out there. Tries to find it again. Although Krieger's now going to try the apron. Oh, he's going to turn them. Oh, he's going to wreck them both. Oh. Not sure what that was about, but Krieger just takes out TCT. So it looks like Mason's in pit lane. Wow. This is a little much, don't you think? So pit stop's underway once again. There's been a bunch of cars that... Oh, did TCT hit the pit wall? I think TCT hit the pit wall. Or no, unless he's merging... Oh, no, he's merging back in. Never mind. He's going to have to pit immediately anyway. Krieger will get his 1 out of 3. Wow. I mean, he just took him out. Another look at it. You can see Krieger just stays low, and I guess he just didn't like the way that he was racing him. Wow, I mean, that is just boom, full on takeout. So pit stop's pretty late into the race here with 17 to go. It's gonna shake things up and make things pretty interesting. You can see there's Mason right now sitting right in front of Pink, who's your current leader. Pink has been pretty good at fuel conserving this past season. I think he might be able to stay out for the next 17 laps. We'll have to see what Pink can do. Behind is Ginty in an illegitimate spot, and Krieger sitting back in 3rd. Oh, that's not Krieger. That's Dark, who just is now coming out of pit lane. See Krieger here, 5.5 seconds back. So 3 cars staying out. We'll see how long they decide to stay out for, as Pink has played these games before. He is starting to get kind of low. 15 laps to go. We'll see how he can stay out. Coma went down pit road. Coma had a little bit less fuel than Pink did, so it's going to be close. We'll have to watch Pink here and see what happens. These two are getting close to each other again. TCT's taking the inside lane. Krieger on the racetrack. Ooh, TCT. Nearly a sideswipe there. They are believe racing for... No, TCT did come down pit road. He is a lap down, so they aren't racing for position. TCT, a little bit of a tap to the back of the 4. Does Krieger try to retaliate again? Blocking him way up high. It looks like TCT will be able to get on by. Oh, it's going to be close. No, they're side by side. Didn't clear him. Continue to watch this battle. I mean, who knows what Krieger's going to do. He's chasing him down. TCT does. Yeah, he's going to use the apron here. As Pink down pit road. He isn't going to be able to keep it out as long as he thought, or as long as he needed. Down pit lane with 11 to go. Very late pit stop. We'll have to see where this puts everyone at. We'll give it a couple of laps to put everyone where they need to be. Krieger and Ginty still the last 2 cars that have not pit. They stayed out pretty long last time. And again, I mean, could make the argument for Ginty a couple of times. He wouldn't be on this strategy, this very late strategy, if he didn't not pit. I mean, he came down pit lane late, but he really should have been down pit lane earlier for the merge. I believe that. I mean, just a conspiracy theory here. That's probably why he's been able to stay out so long these 2 runs. Of course, that did reset with the caution, but no, he did kind of go down pit lane, get fuel there. He hit a box, that's all I'm saying. But, of course, that's going to be pretty null and void once we see Mason here. So Mason, where's he going to be ending up at? Oh, wow, they're actually really far back as Krieger also has not come down pit road. Oh, as it will be Avento who has the lead. So we'll have to see how long Krieger stays out for. As here comes Goma, eye on the inside. Eight laps to go. Ginty is still out on the racetrack. Now 7 to go. I believe Ginty actually might be able to make this to the end. Doing a little bit of math here. We'll see. Krieger is down pit road. He was the only other driver to stay out this long. Now Ginty's down pit road. Can't make it work. Oh, I think almost looked like he ran out of gas before getting to pit lane. So Krieger's down pit road. He's got a speeding lay on. Again, I don't think that does anything anymore with this game because, you know, in the games that that we used before in Season 8, penalties were handled in pit road. Meanwhile, penalties here are handled by whoever's looking. And of course, there's the bug with Alpha's games that, you know, the light could just randomly appear once you're already in pit road. But with those 2 coming down pit road, it just leaves it to Avento and Mason out front. Mason into the wall is going to have to getting pretty desperate here. He's a 2.5 back. But Avento, who's been able to work these loose regulations on what counts as the racetrack pretty well. Lost a couple tenths that time by, but pretty much has this win secured if he keeps running his own line. Pink in 3rd place. Ginty appears to be 4th. So it'll be a good points day for the 27, and then TCT rounding out 5th place. Coma in 6th place. Not where you want to be. Surprised he didn't merge when he killed TCT. Well, I say killed, but ran into him into the wall. I'm surprised he didn't take that opportunity to merge. So that'll be 6th place finish for Coma. Nothing else happens on the racetrack. Is TCT, that's not TCT, that's Krieger and Dark battling here pretty hard. This spot's pretty important for Krieger too. I mean, oh, Krieger's gonna take out Dark. No, that's just unnecessary. I mean, what did Dark do? Dark's the nicest guy in the field. I can't believe he just did that. He's gonna try to do it again. Uncalled for by Krieger. Oh man, and now Dark's there on the side of the road. White is out. This race is finalized. Avento has half a second, apparently half of a tenth on Mason, but no, he's gonna have at least a second or more on Mason as Krieger gets involved here. I cannot believe Krieger took out Dark like that. That is incredible. Out of turn 4 into the dog leg. Avento wins at Phoenix. After an insane race, he gets it. So it looks like it'll be the Mason second, Pink in third, Genty in fourth, TCT fifth, Coma sixth. Dark crosses the line 7th, but I don't think he's going to be keeping that spot. So he'll probably get relegated to 8th place. And if you want to know how close they were cutting it on fuel for Mason and Avento, and I got a screenshot for you to look at. I mean, this is insane how close this is on fuel. Look at that. I mean, in gas gauge, you can't even read. You can't even see that it says gas. It's that red bar right here. That's how much gas Avento had at the finish. But Avento with the win. You get up on victory lane. And that will conclude tonight's race. No free cam, so it can't really do nothing for you. In terms of anything else. But thank you all for watching. Congratulations to Avento for winning. Quite the race. I'm gonna have to see what was going through Krieger's mind, and he's already left the voice chat, but man, he was taking out everybody there. But that will wrap it up for me. Thank you all for watching once again. We'll see you at the next RACC race.